Hey friends, Sparky Mark here, and I'm here to do a tutorial on my base that I tend to build and some updates because of some stuff that has been happening a little bit. The things I'm referring to is when you are fighting a horde and you knock over one of the zombies. If zombies are coming up behind them, on the way to get to you, they push them through the bars. So I am doing a little fix on that. It didn't seem to happen much before, but I've been noticing it on my playthrough, the Brainiac playthrough on the Day 7 Horde. It happened a lot, and I will show you some examples of that now. No. Okay, so now what I want to do is I don't want to make this whole thing about building the whole thing again, but we'll do it really fast in sped up time so that you can skip it if you want, and then I'm going to show because this this base works really well for the first couple of hordes, and then I can show you some more things you can do to it that will help it last through later hordes. So let's get started and just lay this out and get it going and do the basic, and then we can look at how to upgrade and how to fix. So here we go. Okay, now here's a bit of the difference. Normally, I would just put one right here, and let's get it to the right spot. Normally, I would put one right there and then something above it. Now what we want to do is do it to where it is right there, but we don't want it to where they can climb it. So there it is. That's what I want right there. You see how it's outside the this block. It's on actually sitting on top of this block. So yeah. Now let's okay, now here's the difference. See how this one's up and down? We want this inside one to be crossed like that. So it makes this hole smaller. I haven't seen them push through that. So now we need, let's change this. We need the poles. That one. Now, certain melee is better to have it up and down like this. Where is it? And certain is better crosswise. Now, like clubs and stuff where you're swinging horizontally, you probably want it okay, like this. Knives would be like that. Now the baton, you'd want it to be the vertical, but for now we'll put it like that. Then you'd put a door here, and then this is basically, no, not quite. You want to do, and the purpose of that is as they come over here and are trying to get to you, if they stack up, it pushes them back and off. So that is your basic deal. This is the change, that one block right there. Now, as you progress, you want to have, in some of the higher ones, you want to make this center, at minimum, the center, and these pieces here, concrete. And then you want to have where if they're going to explode, you want those to be concrete. And then down here, you want it to have all the way to the ground. And doing too high all the way across as such, etc. As you get even higher, you can start changing this to steel instead. And then also, when you get a lot higher, nope, wrong button. If you get a lot higher, you can go to, where are they? Plates. And R for advanced. Like that. So you do plates on the outside, which makes them a double layer before they start even knocking into what you're hitting. Same thing here. And then that kind of just makes it stronger from here on out. Now, if you wanted here, now some of the important ones are, if you're fighting cops, you knock them down, they blow up here in between, and it hurts this, it hurts your walkway, it hurts their stairs. But if you keep just upgrading this stuff as such, then there you go. So, yeah, you just put a double layer, and they can't beat on it. Now, I have noticed since 2.0 that they tend to beat on this bottom block down here on this block, because not necessarily this one, but everything on the bottom, they tend to bend down and beat and try to get inside of it. So that's something better too. And then I put spikes up on top, which you know how to put spikes up on top. So that is basically what this is. It is a fairly simple build. It scales with the amount of horde that you're going through. So I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, hopefully this was helpful, and continue fighting the good fight against the hordes. So thanks for coming. This adventure is over. I'm Sparky Mark, and I am out.